Okay, everybody. If you have questions, we're going to get started here with Sam Jackson the fifth. Go ahead and put your questions in the chat now, and we'll get started with Jeff Ferrano. Go ahead, Jeff.
Sam, how you doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm all right. Can you tell us how practice has gone for you this week? And also, what did you think of your performance against Washington when you came in the other night?
Practice has been going really well. Obviously, we both still been taking reps, but practice has how it's always been. We just trying to get rolling through Monday through Thursday. Then Friday, we get a quick fast walkthrough and get on to the game. But practice has been going pretty well. I think that I played okay against Washington. I just came in, stepped up, did what I had to do. Fortunately, we didn't come up with the win. So that's all I was looking forward to. No matter how I play, I really honestly just wanted to win. But unfortunately, we didn't get that done last week. But we're on Arizona State, and we're feeling pretty confident this week.
We'll go to Jake Curtis. Go ahead, Jake.
How do you feel about this process of not knowing the starting quarterback from week to week?
It's all about consistency. Neither one of us have really been that consistent with the offense throughout the offense. So we're trying to find that consistency. Whoever does the best job with that will probably be the starter. So I don't really have any hard feelings about it. I mean, I see why we're going through what we're going through, but once we find that consistency, then we'll be rolling.
Okay, we'll go to Steve Croner from the Chronicle.
Yes, I'm kind of following up on that. What are one or two specific things that you and or Ben need to be more consistent in doing?
Decision making. That's it.
And can you do that? Does that have to be done in the game? I mean, obviously you can simulate it in practice, but I'm assuming that the rubber hits the road when you get in the game, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty different in practice than in the game. Kind of hard to simulate the game. Obviously, each week you want to try your hardest to simulate the game, but nothing is like the game. A game, that's when you have to be consistent. You could be, because we're pretty consistent throughout practice, but once we get to the game, we just got to find that path to consistency.
And if I could follow up one more, Sam, it seems to me, obviously you can tell me if I'm wrong, that you might be your own worst critic. That you don't seem to, just say, hey, I'm playing great, that you're acknowledging some of the mistakes that you've made. Is that fair?
Yeah, I've always been like that just because I know it's a lot of room for me to get better. I know I have a high ceiling, and sometimes I really don't play up to my expectations. I don't really listen to the critics outside of in the house. I mean, like my coaches, obviously some things from mentors and stuff like that, but anything outside of it, I don't really listen to them because I know what I can do. I know what my coaches want me to do. I'm watching film every single day with my coaches. So whatever I do wrong is what I focus on. I don't really necessarily focus on the positives because that's going to come. But the negative things is what I have to fix. And once I get to that point, I'm going to be great.
Good luck.
Okay, we'll go ahead and continue with second round of questions. We'll go back to Jake Curtis. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, Spav said you played a lot better this week than you did against Idaho. Would you agree with that, and in what ways?
Decision making. That's it. I mean, it's nothing more to it, really. I just think that my decision making has to be on point. I just have to be decisive, confident, consistent. And that's really it. I mean, my biggest thing with quarterback, that's really all it is to it. I mean, I feel like once you're consistent, the team starts to follow after you. The defense, the offense, everybody starts to roll. Because we're the guys that they look at when things are going well and when things are going bad. So you just got to have that body language to keep your team rolling. And then once you start consistent, then you start showing them like it's time to roll. So.
Okay. We'll go back to Jeff Ferrano. Go ahead, Jeff.
Sam, I don't want to read too much into your demeanor, but I remember during fall camp and early in the season, you smiled a lot. You seemed real upbeat. And the last couple of weeks, you seem a little bit more serious. Has this taken a toll on you at all, this competition? And do you do you call home and talk to your family and get support from them? Does that help you?
It hasn't really taken a toll on me. I've gone through much worse than what I'm going through right now, but I don't really think it's like I don't really think no one is against me. I just think that I'm not playing how I want to play, and I'm not able to help my team if I'm not playing up to my expectations. And my demeanor has changed because I feel like it's a lot more that I could be doing. And when we're out there on the field, my demeanor is obviously different with my team because they're the one, like I said, you have to be the quarterback, has to be the one with the body language that when things are going well, when things are going wrong, like you got to be positive in that aspect. But right now, I'm just trying to focus on getting better because once I get better, then I know that I can lead my team to these wins that we need. So it's not taking a toll on me at all. I just think that it's so much room for us to get better. And it's kind of frustrating that we're not playing how we want to play. And that's the only thing that frustrates me. The competition is not really frustrating me. I mean, I'm going to have to compete my whole life. So.
Gotcha. And what kind of feedback are you getting from your folks and your family?
Same thing I've always gotten because I've been going through when I got to high school, I was going through some stuff. So just keep your head up and keep working, which I do all the time. I really don't change no matter things are going really well, things are going bad. Keep my head down, keep my head up, keep working. I mean, that's all it is to it. I mean, once you start to feel sorry for yourself, then you start complaining. And once you get that opportunity, you're not able to take advantage of it. So I'm just going through every day trying to help my teammates stay up and keep myself up. So.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Okay, we'll go to Thomas Dunn from Right for California.
Good afternoon, Sam. We've reiterated decision-making any number of times. For you, is it simply just a matter of trusting your reads and trusting what you see, or is it something that goes beyond that in terms of executing?
I just think it's trust. I just got to trust it. I mean, I got the playmakers. I got the protection up front. I just got to trust it. And obviously with experience, that's what comes with being able to get those reps in game because you can simulate anything throughout practice, but it'll never be like the game. So once you get to the game, we need to take those reps in game pretty seriously. And I mean, like, if you're not getting those reps in game, it's going to be pretty hard to go out there and just not even make the right decisions, but just trust it. I mean, you got to make those mistakes in games. I mean, the biggest thing is not to make the same mistake twice, but I just feel like those in-game reps are pretty valuable for me. And I just think that's what I need. And even if I get limited reps or if I get all the reps, I have to learn to take advantage of that and do what I got to do when I'm in there.